Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Cryptid Cocktail Party, a show where I have a few drinks, talk at friends about cryptids, aliens, anything paranormal. I'm your host, Dave, and today I'm joined once again by my good friend, Colby Clark. How you doing, bud?
Hey, everybody. I'm doing good.
Are you?
Yeah, mind blown.
You look like you're about to fall asleep.
Do I look sleepy?
You do, but you always
I
kind of
ain't
look sleepy.
Oh, and I don't really smoke that much weed anymore, so I don't. It can't be that.
Says the man who has his microphone propped up on a weed jar.
But I've had that for a while.
The weed or the jar?
Yeah. Well, both.
Okay. So Colby, you joined us last week where we talked about the Flatwoods Monster. How did you feel about that one?
It was super cool, really creepy. A lot of bad decisions were made by everyone involved, and highly interpretable.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I definitely don't think it was an owl perched in a tree, but who knows? I don't know. Who knows? You don't know. Right? You don't know.
It's not for me to say, really.
You're right. It's not for us to say. Well, Colby, today I'm going to tell you about a story that is a little bit closer to home for you.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Today we're going to be talking about the Dover Demon.
Oh,
not from Dover, New Hampshire, where we are originally from, but the Dover Demon of Dover, Massachusetts.
I always forget there's a lot of Dovers.
There's so much that, especially in New England. Yeah. It's New England's mostly Dovers, and if not Dovers, there's Andovers. It's
there's sub Dovers.
Just a bunch of Dovers and subgenres of Dover. But anyways, have you heard of the Dover Demon before? Do you know what I'm talking about?
It sounds a little familiar, but I don't know any deep cuts.
You don't know any of you don't know any of the meat and potatoes of the story?
I don't.
All right. Well, should we just hop into it then?
Yes.
Oh, also, I feel like we haven't done this yet. So it's called Cryptid Cocktail Party, a show where we drink drinks and I talk at my friends about cryptids and a bunch of weird high strangeness bullshit. But we didn't talk about what we're drinking. I'm drinking a delicious PBR. Colby, what are you drinking today?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a go-to. I'm drinking a double IPA from Modest Man called When Disaster Strikes, which a disaster sure to strike when aliens are afoot. Am I right?
No, fair enough. This one I don't think is an alien. I don't know what this is.
Okay.
And I wouldn't say disaster really struck. I mean, it's probably devastating for the people who saw the Dover Demon, I would imagine. But
that Flatwoods guy was like, I wish this never happened. I'll never get over it.
Yeah.
Seems like America will never get over it. It's like, seems like you're projecting bad.
Yeah. The Dover Demon didn't wake up and choose violence. I think it's just his nature. But anyways, let's hop into it, Colby. I want to tell you the story.
I'm down. I want to hear it.
Yeah. I'm debating if I should read this in a Boston accent. I'm not going to do that. Sounds too much.
Just pepper it in.
I'm good. Oh, it's definitely gonna get peppered in, dude. Don't you worry about it. All right. So Dover, Massachusetts is located just 15 miles south of Boston, right along the Charles River. It's one of the wealthiest towns in the state with a median income of about $250,000 amongst its 5,000 residents. So it's not a big town, but it is rich. I think I read that every house has an acre or more. So not only is it a small town, but I feel like no one really lives near each other, apparently. I don't know how big an acre is. Do you?
I mean, if you own a structure and you own the land, yeah, you're doing well. An acre, I don't know. I don't know farm talk.
You would think that since we grew up in the sticks that we would know what an acre is. I used to have a wood stove in my house, and I still don't know what a cord of wood means.
Oh, right. It's a unit of measurement used to measure wood. So, the more you know.
All right. Well, anyways, like I said, it's a pretty small town, not very big, but it does have some notable people from there. Do you want to know some of these? All right. We got Adam Gronofsky from the band The War on Drugs, like an indie psych band, which I thought they were from Philly, which I guess they are, but apparently he grew up in Dover, Massachusetts. Bowden I'm gonna butcher this. Bowden Pamahawk. I think he led the team that performed the first full face transplant.
Sick.
Which
For
is
the movie Face Off.
yeah, starring Nick Cage and John Travolta.
Yeah, it was for
Obviously.
that movie, right?
Yeah, yes, because in that movie they literally took each other's faces, and apparently also their body build as well. And
If we're gonna make some moves through science here, let's make sure it's captured on video and produced in Hollywood.
well, obviously,
Mm.
and also Milt Schmidt, who is a former player, coach, and GM for the Boston Bruins, as well as a Hall of Famer in the NHL.
Milt or milk?
Milt Colby.
Either way, that's cool.
Dude, if his name was Milk Schmidt. Oh God. But all those people, they're just small fries. All right. No one gives a shit about them.
That's my favorite part about all these stories is the names. Like, what are people doing naming their kids this shit?
Oh, they get better. And this story is pretty good.
Yes.
They have the most, I guess, New England names.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Milt sounds like they were too busy. They're too hard at work to do like a full name. The working class people, Milt.
It's not.
Right.
It's not Milton.
On to the next one.
Not Milton. Milt.
Right.
There's
right. No, Milt is on the certificate. Yeah.
Yeah. Wild. That is.
Awesome.
But like I said, no one gives a shit about those dudes. The real star to come out of this small town is a creature that over the span of just 24 hours in 1977 terrorized 4 teenagers and left a lasting impression on the town of Dover, New England, and the world. That creature was the Dover Demon. Was that good?
Sick.
Was that a good voice? Did I really amp it
great.
up? Oh, love it. All right.
I mean, as low as you can go there,
I can go lower.
Dover Demon.
Dover Demon. With the D on the end.
Good.
You got to add the D.
Right.
So the first sighting of the creature occurred on April 21st, 1977. Fucking Billy Bartlett, dude, was driving with some buddies down Farm Street. Probably fucking ripping back some Sam Summers, dude. There.
Mixing a couple fucking milkshakes, Bob.
Dude, fucking
Quickie.
My name is Billy Bartlett, dude.
Nesquicks.
I was in my fucking
strawberry Nesquik.
I was in my fucking IROC, dude. I got a couple buddies in the back. We're pounding back Sam Summers, dude. Driving down Farm Street, dude. It's like 10, 11 at night. When all of a sudden, in the fucking pucker brush, dude, there's a fucking little dinky dude. And I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? He's just standing in the pucker brush, dude. And I'm half in the bag. You know me. I'm doing a buck 20 down the road. It's windy.
Sure.
I'm fucking losing control, but I know I got it. I used to
It's fun though, we have fun.
Oh yeah, we're having a blast, dude. Fucking buddies in the back. All right, that's enough of that.
Yeah. They got the region.
But anyways, so Billy Bartlett was driving with some buddies down Farm Street sometime between like 10 and 11 p.m. When he caught a glimpse of something in his headlights, and he spots what he thinks may be a loose pet. Dog, cat, possum. I don't know what they had for pets back then. I say back then like it was so long ago. But it was something slinking along a stone wall just off the road. As he gets closer,
the pucker.
He's right in the pucker brush, dude. He was slinking along. Everyone's just gonna talk like a roofer from Methuen this entire thing. As he gets closer,
I mean, how else are you gonna make your money?
As he gets closer, the figure turns to look at him. So the creature is about 3 to 5, like 3.5 to 4 feet tall, or exactly one Danny DeVito in height.
What was he doing in Massachusetts?
Bartlett described it as a baby's body with long arms and legs, and had long spindly fingers that it was using to grip the wall. The skin was hairless, peach in color, had a rough texture. He said that it looked like friggin' wet sandpaper, which I don't even know.
Kid.
What? Like, what is wet sandpaper? Is that a texture? Is that a thing people think of?
I mean, I mean, when your father and your father's father was a carpenter, you know what sandpaper looks like in its different forms. And how did he know? How did he know from a distance? Did he touch it? Did he touch the baby with long arms?
Did you touch the baby? Did you touch it? But
Did
anyway,
you? I don't believe you.
Billy, I don't
Don't
believe
lie
you,
to me.
Billy.
Don't fucking lie to me, Billy.
Billy, I'm gonna throw you in the fucking marsh. The Departed, that
You
movie.
get stuck in the pucker brush.
Yeah, he said his skin was like wet sandpaper. Its head almost too big for his body. The head, they said, was probably the same size as the body that rested on a long, thin neck. And the face was devoid of any features except for two large almond-shaped eyes that seemed to be glowing in Billy's headlights.
Why are the eyes always glowing?
I don't
They're
know.
always glowing.
Well, with the Flatwoods Monster, I feel like that was like it was like a robot. So I mean, it probably had eternal like it was emitting that light. They say the eyes were glowing. I think maybe it was just reflection from, like, you know, when a dog has cataracts and you shine a light at it, it
Right.
reflects back.
Right.
It could be something like that. I don't know.
I mean, I think somebody told me this the other day that you everybody gets cataracts regardless of how good your eyesight is. It just depends on how long you live. So maybe this is just a very old creature and it did have cataracts and it was just super, you know, just had no idea where it was, super lost, just looking for a little bit of help.
Yeah. What if it's not a demon, but more of a not demon? I don't know.
Yeah. What is, I mean,
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
what's the,
No. Yeah.
inverse? I don't know.
I was gonna say
When you're right,
angel,
you're
but that
right,
doesn't
bud.
sound right. Anyways, but the encounter
Yeah.
the encounter was brief. It only lasted about a few seconds. Billy turns to his friends like, "Yo, you guys fucking seeing this shit, dude? This fucking creepy beast right here. This fucking pretty sure I just saw Ken Casey on the side of the road. You know, he's he's a couple Guinnesses deep. Too late to go record the new Dropkick album. Do you guys see fucking Ken Casey on the side of the road?" Guys, I think I just saw fucking Alba.
Yeah.
But apparently,
I can only imagine.
but apparently, no one in the car had seen what he saw. So he went about just dropping his buds off at home. He goes home and tells his father what he had seen. Makes a sketch of the creature, which I'm going to text you right now, just so I can get
And his
your.
father immediately beat him for making up lies.
It is, it is south of Boston, so I'm not. I was on a roof all day on a 90-degree pitch, kid, and you're fucking coming home telling me these stories about these wild beasts you saw in the woods. Fuck you. Get to your room.
Oh, you saw a baby? Would you knock some fucking hoe up from fucking Northy? And now she's fucking telling you she's got a baby with long arms? Fuck.
Listen
dude.
here, you spindly fuck. I know it's your kid. I know it's your kid. But anyway, I just sent you a picture of his sketch. Tell me what you thought.
Go make me a can of beans. Oh, Dinty Moore. That's what I was thinking. Go make me some fucking Dinty Moore. You know, a lot of people don't know about Dinty Moore.
I don't know what Dinty Moore is.
Dinty Moore beef stew. Got the most sodium out of any stew on the market.
Wait, is that the selling point? This will dry your insides out faster than any other stew. You're gonna be so fucking thirsty. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Did you also
I bought a can
beer?
of it because I've been telling I'm telling my wife about Dinty Moore stew, and not a lot of people know about it.
It sounds made
So
up.
I figured somebody from Southie would want a can of Dinty Moore.
Dinty Moore.
Fuck, dude, that's diabolical right there.
Right? It's reckless. Tell the listeners what you are seeing right now. Did it describe? Does it fit the description of what Billy said he saw that night?
I mean, this is different from what I was envisioning for sure. This is like lizard-like, I guess, in a certain regard. It's got one of those alien heads though, where it's like too much brain, too little body. and it's got like cliff notes, like somebody was trying to write it out on the same piece of paper they were drawing stuff on. I, Bill Bartlett, saw this motherfucker. Yeah, that's he just saw like a big frog or something.
Yeah, it's got to be a big frog, right? They have those giant salamanders in
Yeah.
Japan.
Yeah.
Why can't it be a big frog?
Was this what time period was this?
What time period? You mean like what year? Or do you mean like what time of night?
Yeah, what year?
Oh, it's 70s, 1977.
Okay.
It was around like 11 o'clock at night, 10:30, something like that.
Yeah, right.
Well, you're trying to think it was you're trying to be like, well, back in 1977 they had giant frogs. What was the why did you
I'm just trying to piece it together. The last one was, there was the Korean War, I think it was, and if they got those kinds of creatures over there and then they're just
it was West Virginia, so back in
deal with that.
Yeah. But no, this is Massachusetts in the 70s. So just a great time. Right. Definitely wasn't violent and racist completely.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And they told the authorities that they were just having a couple Sams.
Yeah, but back then I think it was if you didn't have a beer in the car, the cops legally had to give you one.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
What a cool time.
Yeah, you got to get home. Here's one for the road.
Yeah.
Here's your fucking car. Here's your car beer. Get after it.
Yeah.
I don't have any Sam Summers though, but
run along.
Here's a Narragansett, tall boy. Here you go. You got to get a Gansett. You got to crush it like Quint. Anyways, that was.
And hey, make sure you stay safe out there.
Yeah, stay safe. What are you buckled up? What are you, a pussy? If I can take that off. Come on, guy.
You pucker brush in the back.
Yeah. If you're gonna smoke cigarettes on the way home, make sure all the windows are up.
If you roof for 10 hours today and you're not having 4 Sam Summers on your drive home, there's gonna be hell to pay. You're gonna start seeing lizards.
So anyways, the second sighting comes just a few hours after, when a 15-year-old named Johnny Baxter was walking home from his girlfriend's house on Miller Road. He notices a figure walking towards him on the opposite side of the road. Johnny instantly notices this big old melon, and according to Baxter, he knew a kid on the street that had a huge head and assumed it was that kid.
Hey, I know a guy like that.
So
I know a guy that looks just like that.
So he calls out, he's like, "Hey, yo, MJ, you bulbous-headed fuck. How are ya?" I'm paraphrasing. But he got no response from the figure. They continue walking towards each other until they're good about like 15 to 20 feet apart. They both pause. Now it's overcast, so he can't really see anything. All Johnny can see is like a black silhouette. So he decided to go, "Who is that?" As whenever you're walking down the street, when you don't recognize someone, you just scream at them, "Who are you?"
You're hoping that they would give their name.
First of all,
yeah, they'd say, "It's Tom."
No, I would head down, keep walking past them. Why would you, if you don't know who's walking towards you at midnight on the street, why would you? I don't know. Anyways.
Right.
So like I said, Johnny calls out, "Who is that?" Takes another step forward. As soon as he does, the figure darts into a wooded area just to the left of the road. So Johnny, clearly lacking any sense of self-preservation, decides to run into the woods after it. He follows the creature for a bit when he finally sees it about 30 feet away. He said that it was leaning against a tree. In my head, I picture like leaning against a tree, like really cool, like arms crossed.
Yeah. Smoking a Marlboro.
1 foot up. You know what I mean? Just like super cool looking.
I was expecting you.
Yeah. He was like, "Oh, hey, bud. You want a butt, dude? You trying to fucking rip this dot with me, dude?"
He says, "Took you long enough."
You slow fuck. You got some pansy feet right there, kid. You're not wearing Chucks?
Yeah. Well, how many toes and fingers you got? It sure ain't 4. 4 makes you fast.
So he described the creature exactly as Billy had just described it just a few hours earlier. Tiny baby body, long arms and legs, massive head, 2 large glowing eyes. After a few minutes of staring at each other, Johnny's like, "All right, I think it's time think it's time I'm gonna have my head out of here.
They just stared at each other for a little bit.
Yeah, just longingly
Yeah.
into each other's eyes.
Taking it all in.
See, what I imagined is that so the creature's arms crossed, leaning against a tree,
Mm-hmm.
1 foot on the ground, 1 foot against the tree. Obviously, really cool looking, very James Dean. And
yes.
I pictured Johnny going up to him, doing that thing where he puts his hand right next to his head. They're longingly staring into each other's eyes. They kiss for a bit. This is my own fan fiction.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Right. Right.
This is part of my
Their
novel I'm
names-
writing.
Their initials are still carved on that piece of wood. On that oak. On that big old oak tree of love.
Oh yeah, they were right up against that birch, just kissing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No tomfoolery happened. He's like, all right, I'm gonna go, and just books it out of there. He gets out of the woods and he gets to the road where a couple passing by in their car notice him, and they see how shook up he is and decide to give him a ride home. Dude, what is going on? All right, I understand there's a whole demon going on, but also this 15-year-old is out past midnight just roaming the streets of Massachusetts. And then he goes into the woods to find a monster, comes out, and then a random stranger couple just picks him up in their car and bring him home.
Mm-hmm.
What time was it? What is going on here? I feel like if you did that today, Amber Alert immediately. There'd be no, you know what I'm saying?
They don't make them like they used to, Dave. They sure don't.
Do you mean
That
societies,
statement
or
holds
do you
so
mean
much weight? Just in everything.
That's fair. All right, so the couple brought him home, and then he too would sketch the figure he saw in the woods that night. And I'm going to text you that photo right now. And this picture that he drew. It's so fucking funny to me. I don't know why.
This is what he
drew.
himself. He didn't have you go in and you have the guy draw it for you.
What do you think? Going on a Fiverr? Is that it? Hey, listen. Here's a description of what I saw.
He invested in his horrifying life experience. Yeah, he's really holding on to that tree. Huh?
He's really for dear life.
Yeah.
It looks like he's giving him a show. It kind of looks like he's pole dancing for him, right? It's very seductive.
I mean, maybe his ass is on his head and just shakes it around a bunch.
You're saying
He's
that
clearly got no ass, where a human ass would be, right?
I mean, I guess, but also it's a baby body. Do babies have asses? I mean, they do, but they don't have they're not dummy thick.
I mean, maybe being dummy thick in the alien community is just having they value the brain a lot.
Is that what it is?
Which is pretty dope. You got a lot of intelligence. Damn, that's sexy to me, girl. Look at how big your brain is. You want to share a nest quick down by the fucking ocean?
Yo, you trying to get a fucking strawberry quick, dude? Fuck a couple of Roxy's, dude. We'll party tonight, dude. You got a big brain.
We'll walk down to the Childs. This is the most generic picture, the most generic drawing of just an alien in a tree. And then you try to point things out and write a little note around it.
I like the fact that he colored it all in black and had to be silhouette.
Right. For all you unartistic fucks that don't know what a silhouette is.
I love that it said
that was just a silhouette.
My favorite is that it says eyes glow faintly. Just a black face. There's nothing in there to indicate any sort of eyes.
He's not great at drawing eyes.
No. Johnny, if you're listening to this, take a class, dude. I'm sure there's an adult learning something or other. There's an annex somewhere you could fucking...
Yeah.
You're close to... Dude, he's close to Rhode Island. He go right down to RISD, fucking take a class or two.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Go into debt. One class.
All right. You want to hear about the third encounter?
I do.
Okay. So the third and final sighting of the Dover Demon happened the next night around the same time as Billy Baxter's sighting the night before, when Abby Brabham, I don't know, who was also 15 at the time, was driving home from a party with her boyfriend when she notices something off to the side of the road, down in the pucka brush, dude. She described what she saw as
Always
a.
is.
Hmm? What did you say?
Always is.
Oh, it's always in the pucka brush, dude. But she described what she saw as a creature that was on all fours, looking almost like a monkey with a big head and long arms. She let out a scream, which caused her boyfriend to stop the car. And when he did, he looked in the rearview mirror, and standing in the red glow of the brake lights stood what, Colby?
The Dover Demon.
There it is. Now, the Dover Demon hasn't been seen since after these incidences, but like all cryptid sightings, left a lasting impression on the small community where it happened, as well as the world. The Dover Demon has been the subject of many documentaries, books, comics, and more. We may never know what the Dover Demon was or where it came from, which in my opinion means could still be out there waiting to show itself once again. Colby, what do you think of the Dover Demon?
I think the Dover Demon. I mean, judging by Billy's artistic endeavor here,
Yeah.
it just seems like a gray to me. It just seems like it was probably like a regular alien creature. It was just a little lost, looking for some directions.
So there was a theory that it was just a regular old alien, but the thing is, there was no craft, no UFOs sighted in the skies, and according to some report somewhere, the sightings all occurred in a straight line, and it also all happened near bodies of water, which may indicate that whatever it was either migrating because it was just passing through the town, didn't cause any disruptions besides people seeing it, or it is an aquatic being, which I don't believe, because that's, to me, that's just gross. I just don't like that idea. Just not a fan.
No way.
Yeah,
it's too gross.
Not a fan of that idea. But there are some prevailing theories of what it might be. Again, the gray is what people assume it might be, but also some people are trying to say that it was just a baby moose.
I don't know about that.
Oh, you don't? None of these artist depictions to you seem like it would be a baby moose? Because apparently baby moose, according to whatever the fuck, it's got long, spindly whatevers.
Right.
But I mean, it would have hair. It wouldn't.
Maybe it's a little bit of hair.
Yeah, but also apparently Dover, Massachusetts isn't anywhere near where like a lot of moose would be populating.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know, but apparently baby moose.
They're up north.
Oh yeah, dude, they're fucking way up north, dude.
Get out of here with baby moose. It's not a damn baby moose.
Hey, it can't be a baby moose, dude. It's a fucking baby whale kid. Remember that video?
I do.
The guy saw the sun.
We were just talking about he took my fucking pinky. Video.
I don't know what that is.
I didn't either. So he was talking. I figured you would know.
I have no idea.
One of those things you see on Rotten.com. He's like trying to get like a shark or something. It fucking took my pinky.
Oh God. Yeah. Massachusetts is wild, dude. Massachusetts.
Yeah.
There's a lot of strange things happening in Massachusetts. I want to have you back on eventually because there's a few things in Dover, New Hampshire that I want to talk to you about, and also upstate New Hampshire.
Is that the actual origins of the Ninja Turtles? Is they were actually... I gotta know.
Wait, Are you trying to say the Dover Demon is the inspiration for the Ninja Turtles?
No.
Oh.
If there is a story about monsters in Dover, New Hampshire.
No, the Dover, New Hampshire things that I want to talk to you about.
Creator.
No.
Of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay. I won't spoil it.
Ghosts.
Ghosts.
Talk to you about ghosts, buddy. All right, so Colby, again, I want to just to wrap it up. Your impressions. What do you think of the Dover Demon?
Interesting story. Interpretable. Yes. Could have been. Probably not. Baby moose. Silhouette. Bad drawing.
It could have been a silhouette. In my opinion, probably just a silhouette. Just whatever.
Billy Bob one too many Nesquiks and Sams, and he wound up having an extraterrestrial sighting.
Yeah, dude, I was fucking at the bar the other night. I was doing Ken Casey's. Ken Casey's is like an Irish car bomb, but what it is, it's a Sam Summers. You take a shot of Nesquik, you fucking drop it in, chug it.
And then you hop in a boat.
Then you hop in your fucking 77 IROC, barrel $1.20, $1.30 down fucking Mill Road. You fucking see a creature in the pucker brush, dude. Looks just like Gollum, dude. He's like Schmeagol kid. All right.
Talk more about pucker brush. I never heard about pucker brush before. That's cool stuff.
Oh, you don't know about the pucker brush, dude. All right. Well, thank you so much for
too much time on the roof.
Thank you so much for listening, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks again to my guest Colby for helping me get these first few episodes out of the way. And
thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, not a problem, bud. And with that, I will see you next. Well, not see you. I will talk at you next week.